Hi, this is Frank Lawlor from Euroleague TV. We're here at the headquarters hotel at the 2014 Turkish Airlines Euroleague Final Four in Milan, Italy. And it's semifinals Friday. We got the first two games of the Final Four coming up a little later today on international TV and, of course, on Euroleague TV with our guest commentators, George Zidek and Johnny Rgers, two former Euroleague champions who will be filling us in. But first we want to get their analysis on the four teams into two games tonight, and the first semifinal will be between CSKA Moscow and Maccabi Electra Tel Aviv. George Zidek, you follow the big men. We're going to talk to you about them on both games, but tell us, we have Sophocles Skurtsanidis and Alex Tyus, the April B-Win MVP for Maccabi, going against Nenad Kirstic, two-time All-EuroLeague first-teamer, and Sasha Kaun and Victor Kriapa in this battle in the paint.
Well, what a matchups we got there, Frank. As you said, Sophocles Skurtsanidis, I think and Alex Tyus, it gives the team two completely different options. Sophocles Skurtsanidis, when he posts up, and they're going to look for him early on, it's a back to the basket, very demanding post-up situation. Then you got Alex Tyus. I think he's maybe the best scorer and a finisher that we have here at the Final Four. When he gets it in the lane after a pick and roll, when he's on the move, in motion, he's extremely difficult to stop. 73% he shoots from the two. On the other side, you got a lot of experience with Nenad Kirstic. He's capable of going back to the basket. He can also shoot from the outside up to the free throw line. Very effective scorer. Victor Kriapa, what to say about him? I think he's the heart and the soul of the team. He sets the tone defensively and offensively. He averages over 4 assists. He's the best assist man they have on the team. So he gives a lot of different things to his team. Sasha Kaun, he's one of the top defensive players, shot blocker, and he gives his heart to the team on every possession.
Johnny Rgers, let's talk about the perimeter players. We've got Sonny Weems, first-team All-EuroLeague selection this year. Former MVP Milos Teodosic leading the CSKA attack. And, of course, Ricky Hickman was on the second team for All-EuroLeague second team. He's going to be leading Maccabi.
The perimeter is going to be very interesting. You've got some big game players, and Teodosic, you mentioned, I mean, he comes up big in some games, so he's going to be dangerous for Maccabi. Sonny Weems has been playing at a level that's just been incredible this season. Playoffs, he was tough. He's been just consistently scoring the ball. He gives them a mid-range threat. He can get to the middle of the zone. He can score from outside. He can score from inside. I like what he's done this year. Aaron Jackson's also a guy we might want to mention for CSKA. He's been playing well. He's electric. He's capable. He's so fast. One of the fastest guys we're going to see out here. On the Maccabi side, Ricky Hickman has really come on. He's gotten better as the season's gone on. He's got some experience. Look for him to give a lift to Maccabi. And then, you didn't mention, but David Blue, we could call him the X factor. He's got such a perimeter shooting threat. He's going to spread out the defense. If he gets hot, Maccabi can get back into the game, or they can extend their leads. It's going to be great to watch them.
Tyrese Rice has been coming on strong also for Maccabi at the end of the season.
Oh yeah, Tyrese Rice also. He's been controlling. He's been basically their leader. He's been the most consistent. He's had an excellent season with Maccabi.
Okay, let's turn our attention to Game 2 tonight. El Clasico, same as last year. Real Madrid and FC Barcelona taking their rivalry out of Spain and bringing it to the Final Four in tonight's second semifinal. George, big man in that game. Of course, we have Ante Tomic, All-EuroLeague first team for Barcelona. He'll be backed up by some veterans like Razem Lorbeck and Boki Nakbar, and as well as Joey Dorsey coming off the bench. On the Real Madrid side, Yanis Bourousis, Felipe Reyes, their veteran leader, as well as the young guy Salah Mejri and perhaps Marcus Slaughter.
Well, let's go with Barcelona first. They had the most rest, and I think they are the team that progressed the most as the season went on. They might be in the best moment of the season from all the four teams. When you speak about Ante Tomic, he's had a spectacular season. I mean, he's been scoring at will, and he's been very effective. Joey Dorsey, who backs him up on the inside, is so physical that he, again, gives a different look, but he's a huge threat on the inside. Razem Lorbeck, a lot of experience. And Boki Nakbar, he's the X factor. I mean, he's been awfully hot lately. I mean, he can really decide a game for you if you need some clutch three or a lot of points in a short span of time. On the other side for Real Madrid, I think the key to success of Real Madrid would be to be a balanced team, because I think everybody expects Real Madrid to be a perimeter-oriented team, all guards. But if the big guys with Real Madrid, like Felipe Reyes, who brings a lot of experience, different different skills and looks at the basket, around the basket, I think they can be successful. Ioannis Bourousis, he has to be big, he has to defend, and he has to stay in the game. He cannot get in foul trouble. Same for Salah Mejri. He is very effective.
When we look at the perimeters, Johnny Rogers, on these two teams, you have to start with the MVP from yesterday's award, which is Sergio Rodriguez, although he comes off the bench. Also, his first team partner, Rudy Fernandez, and you can go on and on for Real Madrid. Sergio Llull, J.C. Carroll, if he's got his shot back after his injury. On the other side, Barcelona, Marcelinho Huertas will lead the attack, but you got a winner, a born winner, and one of the guys with most medals and trophies in any collection in the world, Juan Carlos Navarro, among some other players.
No, it's just spectacular. We look at the perimeter players from Real Madrid. They're the key. They've scored more points. Real Madrid just smashed all the scoring records this year, and that's thanks to Sergio Rodriguez. That's really just getting the team involved, but he's also been hitting his perimeter shots, which makes him a triple threat. He can get into the paint. He can pass out the pick and roll. They play a lot of pick and rolls. Very effective in that game. Rudy Fernandez, he's a player. He can hit. He's got such a long range, but I like what he does on the defensive end. He's all over the court on the defensive end. We got Sergio Llull, who's just a beast going to the basket. They're going to push the tempo. They're going to try to play up tempo as much as they can. That's their game. They're going to come out shooting. Look for Barcelona to be physical. We've got some physical players. They're going to try to be physical. Definitely, you've got Victor Sada. You got to try to slow down the Real Madrid attack. And I think you got guys like Huertas is very creative. He's going to try to get it going. But we have to talk about Papa Nicolau. It's going to be his job to get Rudy Fernandez to try to stick with Rudy Fernandez, be physical with them, try to slow them down. But there's going to be some fireworks. It's going to be a great matchup.
Well, there you have it, our two analysts on Euroleague TV, Johnny Rgers and George Zidek, filling you in before the game on CSKA Moscow versus Maccabi, tonight's first semifinal, and of course followed by Real Madrid versus FC Barcelona tonight on Euroleague TV at the Turkish Airlines Euroleague Final Four in Milan. It's ready to get started. Please join us for the broadcasts.